I am often asked, how much Spanish should a person know before they move to Costa Rica? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sharma Roussel, living in Grecia, sharing information about moving to Costa Rica, retiring in Costa Rica, and living in Costa Rica. So when I first came, I knew very little Spanish, and I am still learning. I use a free app on my phone, which a lot of people have all over the world, to learn a lot of different languages, and that is getting me by most of the time. When I first came, I knew taxi, which is taxi in Spanish, uh, dos tacos y agua, two tacos and water, uh, donde baño, where's the bathroom, and vamos airport, they get me to the airport. That's not all I knew. So, over the months, I've learned a little bit more. I think it's important to know at least your numbers 1 through 10 and the days of the week and things like that to really help you get around. Now, for a while, I had one of these paid subscriptions on my laptop computer so that I would do lessons every day. And after 2 months, I gave that up because I decided that I did not need to know everything about sentence structure to get by at first. Eventually, I'll learn that. But right now, I don't need to know the difference between he likes milk, she likes milk, they like milk, we like milk, I like milk, everybody likes milk. I just need to know leche. So when I sit down at a restaurant and I want to order milk, I can say leche or no leche or leche chocolate or jugo, which is juice, or agua, which is water, or no jugo, or, whatever it is that I want to order. So, I'm still talking not in full sentences, but just like in baby talk, which allows me to get by. So I'll give you an example of something that happened recently. A friend of mine, we'll say her name is Suzanne, that's not a real name, but she lives in a nearby neighborhood called Rosario, which is part of the municipality called Naranjo. It's not too far from here. She is from Malibu, California, and she recently went back there for 6 weeks. She's returned now, but she was gone for about 6 weeks, and while she was gone, she parked her car in my parking spot where I live so that it would be protected. And I let security know that the car would be parked there. And I have the keys to the car in case of an emergency. But my neighbors who don't speak English, I knew that they were trying to ask me about the car because I didn't understand everything that they said, but I understood the word carro. So this is what I said. Again, I'm not talking in complete sentences. I'm just talking like in baby talk. So I said, mi amiga Susana vives en Rosario and Naranjo. So my friend Susana lives in Rosario in Naranjo. Susana de Malibu, California. Now, Susana is from Malibu, California. Caro aquí, wait a minute, Caro aquí 6 semanas. The car is here 6 weeks. Now, I really didn't say it in a complete sentence. I just said, car here 6 weeks. But they understood that the car would be here for 6 weeks because my friend Suzanne, I call her Susanna, my friend Suzanne would be away for about 6 weeks. So that's just an example of how you can get around while you're still learning Spanish. Again, I think, numbers, days of the week, times a day, all of those things are important to know. Now, when I first came here, the driver who took me on all of my excursions, he spoke very good English. And so that was helpful. He interpreted a lot of things for me. And almost all of the doctors and pharmacists that I have encountered speak good English. My veterinarian for my dog speaks good English. So you can find plenty of people who speak English because the people who grew up in Costa Rica, they learned it in junior high and high school. But the more Spanish you know, the better off you're going to be, especially when you go to uh, open up a bank account or rent an apartment or rent a house or buy a house or build a house or buy land. You've got to know Spanish, or you've got to take a bilingual person with you. The same goes for the residency process. If you're applying for residency, you need to know Spanish, or you've got to take a bilingual person with you when you visit with your attorney or go to the embassy offices. So sometimes you'll see things translated in English. I know that when I first came, my rental agreement, I had a Spanish version and an English version, but I was required to sign the Spanish version. That's part of their law here in Costa Rica, and you have to pay your rent in Costa Rica money. That is also a law here, which I think has to do with protecting their currency value in Costa Rica. So, do you need to know Spanish? The more you know, the better off you're going to be. If you have additional information or alternative information, please put it in the comment section. Pura vida, ciao.